Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. Good to have you guys. I'm actually streaming through OBS this time around. Starting today. I'm streaming through OBS, I'm not streaming through XSplit anymore. You might actually notice some differences as I do the stream, like the text at the bottom. I don't have that font that I use, so I just kind of used, I kind of had to whip up something, really quick. Right before the stream, I kind of forgot to put the text in for the song or for the album and shit, like last minute, yeah, so far I'm really liking OBS. The reason I switched from XSplit to OBS was, also let me know how my, my volume is as far as my voice and everything. Definitely let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet or something, because that was something that was a little tricky figuring out. Just really the whole process of moving from XSplit to OBS to stream was just a bitch, by the way. It was a pain. I think it was worth it though, in the end, because overall I actually really like OBS a lot better, so I think it was worth it. But anyway, my voice sounds crispier, that's good. Welcome on in, JDX, and also anybody else who's here. Zero Games, Private Love. Welcome on in, guys. Also, sorry about Nightbot, JDX. Still need to fix it one of these days. Jesus Christ, such a shit show around here. Swear to God. Speaking of shit shows, the reason I actually switched from XSplit to OBS is because of that whole stuttering issue I was having. If you guys recall, my last stream, or it's actually been for several streams, I was talking about this weird issue I've been having. And the last stream, it just kind of broke me, I just was like, you know what, I'm so fed up with this issue, I'm going to try my best to fix it, and I ended up moving over to OBS, which kind of fixed it, but unfortunately it's still there. It's not as bad, thankfully, but there is still some stuttering. It's just, I honestly just can't figure it out for the likes of me. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours trying to figure it out. And you'll probably notice it with Borderlands today. But at least the quality will be better, hopefully, on the stream. The quality overall should be just a lot better now. Also have a much higher bit rate now, so things should be better, at least in that regard, but the stuttering is still there. I just... Ever since I got this monitor, man, it must be this 4K monitor. I don't know. It's really frustrating because I love this monitor. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to either get another one, or take this one back, get another one, or wait till I get a new PC soon, which I plan on doing this year. So yeah, you guys might just have to deal with the stuttering for now. And so will I, unfortunately. It's really a pain in the ass though. It's so annoying. Hate it. But anyway, let's go ahead. Switch on over. It's good to have you guys, by the way. Yeah, let's just jump right into the game, actually, Pretty much got everything I wanted to say at the beginning said already, so let's see. Also, I know my hair doesn't look the best. I actually, I did my hair today and it looks good, and then I kind of fucked it up, so oh well. It is what it is. Let's see. I'm still trying to get used to this. I apologize if it's going to be a little bit of a weird stream. You know, I'm still getting used to OBS and everything. This is like, you know, I have done a couple test streams, just kind of private test streams. But yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of this here. So I apologize if there's some technical hiccups here. All right, Borderlands. I like how I can see my stream chat. I like how I can see your guys' comments just from OBS. That's pretty cool. That's something I'm not used to. Alright, Borderlands. Better fucking start up here. Jonathan, how are you doing? I hope I can get up April, at least, you know. That is the goal. Anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. Does the mic sound okay, volume-wise? Do I sound okay? Is it good? You also have to let me know how how it sounds versus the game volume. Once I get in the game here and start shooting shit. No, I don't want to do Roland. Whoops. Fuck. Let's see. Mic's good. Good to hear. I love watching people farm for pearls. Wish people did it more. I mean, I feel like there are quite a few people. I mean, I think Jolts is in the process of farming right now, isn't he? I don't know if he's still farming for that Nemesis Invader hybrid that I mean, I haven't watched his stream in like forever, but apparently someone came in and told me that he's doing that right now, or he was. So that's interesting. I mean, good luck to him. You know, apparently in the last stream, somebody also told me that he's found like 3 Nemesises, or had found them. Again, he's probably found more at this point if he's still doing that, but that's kind of crazy if you think about it. It's like, damn, dude. I can't even find 1 Nemesis, let alone a tsunami. Anyway. Shit. You know, I would do Roland, I really would, but I really want to get this tsunami on Lilith, you know? Like, that's the whole point. So I know I should mix it up. Maybe I will mix it up next time around or something, just to change it up a little bit. I'll probably honestly do something else in Borderlands next time. Maybe ditz around in like a custom DLC, or what I was honestly thinking was farming in the Underdome, just for like Iridian gear and Arsenal gear and stuff. It just kind of sounds fun. I haven't done the Underdome for a while. It's really fun when you have more of an incentive to do it, like, you know, when you have those other weapons and shit to get. You know, vanilla Underdome, yeah, obviously it's lackluster, but with mods and shit, it actually makes it more fun. He's done with that? He didn't find the hybrid? He's doing Axon now in Borderlands? I mean, that was honestly, when I heard he was doing that, I was like, dude, that's fucking insane. What the hell, man? But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if he found one, you know, or yeah, if you told me he did find one. I know Jolts is, he's fucking hardcore for these games, man. It's kind of crazy the dedication that he has for these games. It's astonishing. Alright, whoa! Alright. Let's see, how should I get to Crawmerax? What's the method I should take here? It's always tempting to go for the retreat, but I could could change it up, do the Godspeed or something. Or just drive like a vanilla vehicle. What do you guys think? I know the retreat's probably the funnest for everybody. I mean, the retreat, you can't go wrong, man. You cannot go wrong. We're gonna do the retreat. It's just, how can I resist sometimes? I know the Godspeed is the much more efficient way to get there, but it's, you know, come on. I'd say fun is better than efficient. At least in this case. Maybe in all cases, I don't know. You definitely want it to be fun, that's for sure. Oh, oh wow. Alright. How does everything look, by the way? Does it look good? Not really noticing the stutters right now, actually. Interestingly enough, of course. Again, something I don't think I mentioned is that I feel like the stutters just kind of come and go, which is another really annoying aspect about it. It's like I can't even really tell what is causing it just because of the fact that it's just so random when it happens. Like the other day, for instance, I was when I kind of noticed the stutters again, I was like, you know, doing all this shit. I was spending hours just trying to, you know, fix it. And for all, you know, and then all of a sudden the next day, I boot up the same game and it's fucking gone. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? That's how weird the whole issue is. Whoa, I almost hit those barrels. That was a little too close for comfort there. Oh, shit. Oh. God, I could just drive this thing around all day, and I would just have so much fun. Anytime I whip this thing out, I'm always sad, like when the journey's over. You know, when I get to Crawmerax or something. Like in this case, it's just like, ah. Just want to keep driving. That moment when, you know, you actually don't want to get out of your car in Borderlands 1. That's how fun the retreat is, actually. At some point, you know, just the driving in this game, as fun as it is at first anyway, it becomes very, you know, I don't know. Tedious, I guess, especially in this DLC. Anyway, Jolts has great fortune in Borderlands. Sounds like it. The fact that he's at least found several nemesises, I need to say nemesises, kind of speaks for itself, you know. Let's see, neutrino. What else do we have, grenade-wise? Honestly, all the other ones kind of suck against Crawmerax. The only one that would be any good, I feel like, is the myriads. Either that or the neutrino. What do you guys think? The neutrino's actually really fun with the skull masher. You know, getting to bounce over Crawmerax and, you know, shoot him from the air is really fun. The immortal, I could do the Procyon. We're gonna do the immortal. That way we can, you know, do more runs without it crashing as well. Because while the Procyon's really fun, I feel like it adds a lot of unnecessary loot to his drops, so that makes it just harder to look through, like just a lot of money and stuff that's just like I don't fucking care about at this point, you know? So yeah, I think we'll pass on that for now. Zorn Blitz, sure. Alright.
Hey Angel, does the grav thingy work with the grenade thingy yet?
If you need healing, step right up.
I wonder if Jolts has touched the arsenal yet. Or if it's, you know, if he's only messed around with the Iridian overhaul mod. Because I know he's done that. I'm very much aware that he's done that, but I don't know if he's ever really played with the Arsenal, which is really sad, actually. Especially considering how much time he has in this game. It's like, man, dude. I know he's excited for the 5th DLC, which is very much going to have the Arsenal built into it, you know. Maybe he's waiting for that, I don't know. Wait, the Obliterator? Wait a minute. So wait, is he actually using the Arsenal? Or are you just... He's just joking or something? Oh, fuck me. Ah, hell. Oh, my hair just... terrible. There we go. Oh, fuck. There it is. Nice. Oh! Wow. Oh! I was so, like... You know, I thought it was so cool that he didn't hit me in the air for me to just fall and go down from fall damage. That is fucking hilarious. Ah! God damn it, man. The one thing that always gets me is just... You know, every time I boot up this game, I just cannot remember for the likes of me, like, what button goes to what weapon, you know? That has always been a problem for me. Alright, so up is Skull Masher, right is the Immolator, down is the Mamba, left is the Butcher. Okay. You got a legit Reaper from Crawl the other day? Nice, dude. Nice. Just joking. I was actually kind of... I won't lie, I believed you for a second. I was like, shit, he's using the Arsenal? Kind of excited for a second. Damn, the Reaper, that's awesome. 0 games. What's the stats on the bad boy? Is it any good? I mean, honestly, even if the Reaper's shit, I still think it's, you know, worthwhile to keep, for sure. Just from the fact that it's fucking rare, you know? So I say any Reaper is a good Reaper, at least in that regard. So I mean, come on, it's a fucking Reaper, you know? Something I can't ever imagine finding is a perfect part combination Reaper. Like, that's... Jeez, I can't even fathom. Ah! Son of a bitch, man. I hate these guys. With a burning passion. There we go. Sometimes I just gotta spend a second to shoot the minions, you know? Let a little bit of anger out on these guys. Oh. Come on. Do I play Enhanced? Or are you asking Zero? If you play Enhanced, that does enhance the drop rates. One of the only things it really enhances. But then again, the enhanced drop rates are kind of a... They're not really a good thing for me, anyway. For some people, maybe, but not me. So in a way, they don't really enhance it for me. At least if we're talking in that way. Droll. Nice. Nice. That's always a cool find. Yeah, it's definitely much easier to look through his loot without the Proteon, because like there's no money. I don't even think there's any money. He doesn't drop any money normally, does he? But the Proteon, he drops a lot of money, which is cool. But you know, if you're like me, and you don't really care that much about the money, and you just want, you know, you're just trying to sift through the guns and stuff. It's kind of a pain. But it is really cool to see him drop all this extra stuff. It's definitely satisfying, but you know, as far as like looking through it all, it's definitely a little tedious. All right, let's get out of here. The troll is pretty cool. I don't know how good it is, but so you are playing enhanced. You play all three versions? What's the third version of this game? There's 3 versions of this game? Am I missing something? Yeah, like the Game of the Year edition or something. I'm trying to think here, like, there's 3 versions of Borderlands? I mean, the Game of the Year edition really is just the OG though, you know, with the DLC, but... Play the original, no DLC. Oh, okay. Yeah, so... Gotcha. Yeah, OG is the best, at least for me. You know, I've as much as I don't like the enhanced, you know, I try not to diss people who are playing on the enhanced. That means you, 0 games. Like I try to respect that, you know, other people have other opinions, and some people like the enhanced, and that's fine, you know. So if I ever talk shit about the enhanced, just know that I'm not like, you know, trying to make you feel bad or anything like that, you know. That is not my intention at all. Oh hell. And even though, you know, I might not like things about the enhanced edition, it is Borderlands 1 at its core, albeit kind of altered, you know, kind of altered version of it, but you know, it's still Borderlands 1, and I think it's cool that you know, it's gotten more people into the game, even if I might not agree with some of the changes made, you know. Yes. Oh shit. I probably don't want to like land right on him. That's kind of a dumb idea. Yikes. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jonathan. You know, I don't know. The internet these days, like, I'm kind of sometimes a little scared. You know, it's made me, which is understandable with, you know, some of this stuff. That's why I don't get into, like, politics and stuff, you know, it's just... I know there's a big difference between, like, the different versions of Borderlands and, like, politics and stuff, but, you know... yeah. There's a reason I don't get into that shit, because, I don't know. Very, very sensitive topic. The internet's kind of scarred me with, some of its bullshit, you know. Like, honestly, a sensitive topic, or a topic that you might not think is sensitive, is probably sensitive to somebody else, you know? Oh, fuck. On the internet. So that's why sometimes I'm a little timid when it comes to it, you know? Even if it sounds a little silly, but...
Hey lads, I need better time to work out there. You need something better.
Let's see it. I'm glad the stream so far seems to be running well. Let's see. We never played the actual G version of the game. You talking to me or Jonathan? Alright, I'm just... a little distracted here. There we go, look at that. Oh, hell. I can get some sick airtime, bro. Nice. Oh, fuck, dude. Thank God for phase walk, honestly. One of the best skills to have for this fight, and just in general. Such a nice skill. I'd honestly argue because of phase lock, I think, you know, Lilith is the best for this fight, for sure. Like, she's, you know, if you're looking for a good character to fight Crawmerax with, like, I think Lilith is the best character. I mean, they all have their pros. I think Brick, honestly, though, is definitely the weakest against Craw. Mordecai, I haven't really tried, but I just know for a fact that he's got to be pretty decent, you know? Oh, fuck! What the hell? I don't even know what just happened right there. Must have been some Craw maggot or something, man. Fuck. GeoGuys, how you doing, man? Any interesting drops yet? Not really. Everything. I mean, I've only killed him once, I think, right? So far. The only thing that was remotely interesting to me was the troll that I got. And it might not even have been any good, for all I know. Look at that. I just would love to kill Crawmerax when he's doing that animation. I don't even know if it's possible. I don't even know if I've ever really hit him during that animation, but that would be fucking cool. Ah! Son of a... I honestly kind of miss doing some raid boss farming in Borderlands 2. Would you guys actually like to see me stream a little bit of Borderlands 2 one of these days? It's been a while since I've played that game, actually. Play a little bit on the Switch, you know, but not on my PC. The problem is I probably won't remember a lot of things, like you know, what builds I need to use against certain raid bosses and shit, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I can just wing it, I guess. I mean, obviously I wouldn't, like, you know, I'd still be focusing on the first game, obviously, you know, I wouldn't just be like, fuck Borderlands 1 and switch over to the other one and never return, you know. I was just thinking, like, maybe, you know, like for a stream or something, or once in a while or something. Might be fun. As much as I love the, you know, Borderlands 1, it might be nice to have a little bit of a change of pace with the series a little bit, you know. I know I still need to go back to 3 and stream the second season pass stuff. Something. And of course Wonderlands. I need to stream that as well. Come on, man. I'm such a bad shot today. Or am I not, though? Let's be real. Ugh. Like, come on! I feel like I'm hitting it! Oh my god. You, Borderlands 3! Glad there's people who feel the same. Like, trust me, I'm not really that big of a Borderlands 3 fan. I mean, I do like certain aspects of the game, like the gameplay. Like, that's... Let's be honest, the gameplay, or the gunplay in particular, is really, really good in that game. But, oh, fuck. Come on! What's the... See, in the moment, I just get so, like... fucking flustered. There we go. Ah. Oh my god, and these guys always get in the way. They always get in the fucking way! Come on! God damn it! You know, I start targeting another maggot, or another worm. You know, I get the other gun out, and then the fucking maggot comes along, blocks my view. Fucking hell. Yeah, Borderlands 3 definitely was a big disappointment for sure. But even though Borderlands 3 is a big disappointment for me, I don't know, I still kind of like it to an extent, you know? I wouldn't mind giving it another shot, you know, because I haven't played it since the Creed DLC came out, so... And I did spend money on the second season pass, so I should probably check it out, you know? Even if I fucking hate it or something, you know? And same goes with Wonderlands. It would be nice to be able to have like a full, you know, opinion on it. To be able to talk about it from my own personal experience with it, you know? Rather than just going off of what I hear from other people and stuff, you know? I do get a lot of people coming in here asking me about Wonderlands and all that stuff, you know, or what I think about Borderlands 3, and it would be nice to be able to, you know, to do some of these other things that I haven't done yet within those games, or, well, in the case of Wonderlands, actually the whole game itself, you know, I haven't actually played yet, so being able to do that would be good, so then I can actually tell people, like, yeah, this is what I think, you know, and not kind of beat around the bush a little bit and be like, well, I haven't really played it, but I've heard it's, you know, it's okay or something. I don't know. Got mixed, you know, mixed reviews on it. Because I personally just, you know, like, it's kind of something that bothers me when I'm not able to, like, you know, like when people kind of come in and ask me a lot of the time, which that's not the part that bugs me. It's just the part that, you know, like if I actually don't really have much of an answer for it, you know what I mean? And I really feel like I should, you know, like Wonderlands and shit. I mean, the Borderlands 3 Season Pass 2 or whatever, like, I don't even have to play. Like, that's something I honestly could easily miss. No one would fucking care. But at least with Wonderlands, you know, in a sense, I feel kind of obligated to check it out, you know, because it is a Borderlands game. And, then I also just want to check it out. It's not just because I feel like I need to check it out, because people ask me about it, but also just because I want to. Like, I actually genuinely, like, you know, would like to see it for myself. Because who knows, I might end up maybe liking it or something. I don't know. Violator. I'm sure there'll be certain aspects of it I'll like, even if there will. I know there'll definitely be some that I won't, but you never know. It might actually genuinely surprise me. Oh, nice Malawan enhancement comm. Come on, Jack, get a pearl, man. I know, fuck. Hate to break it to you, Jonathan, but not seeing one fucking sucks. And we did get this, which is cool, but not a pearl. My luck is not that good in this game. It's not. Sometimes I have these like high moments where I get a bunch of stuff in a row, and then like there's like these really dry, like for a while it'll just be like there'll be nothing, You didn't even know this game had DLC? What? This game? You didn't know this game had DLC? Really? You kidding? Where you got the game of the year? Oh. Yeah, the DLC are some of the best parts, for sure. I mean, you know, outside of, I guess, the Underdome for a lot of people. Even though I don't really hate the Underdome, I can definitely see the, how it's not really that well received. And then one can argue, like, the Claptrap DLC is good or not. It has aspects I like. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. You know, it's kind of a really lazy put together DLC, but it's still fun. It just has some aspects of it that are like really poorly designed. But obviously this DLC, the Nox DLC, is one of the best in the entire series. It's actually my personal favorite out of all the DLCs I've ever played. And the zombie DLC is also really great too. Also fun. Very well done. There we go. What system do you play on, Zero? Do you play on PC? Because if you do, you also have the unofficial sixth DLC, fifth DLC coming out, which is very exciting. Not sure when it will come out, but it's you know, eventually. Anyway. Speaking of the fifth DLC, I actually really haven't heard much on that for a while. I mean, I'm sure TC and everybody is still working on it, but it hasn't really, I feel like hasn't been very many updates, at least in recent memory. But then again, I don't really expect TCD and the gang to, you know, to just be able to spend like all of their time working on the DLC. I'm sure they have a lot of, you know, they have a life, like, you know, it's just a passion project, you know, so there's going to be times where there's not going to be any progress, probably, you know. That being said, I don't really know if there has been progress. There probably has been, just behind the scenes, you know, I just don't know about it, but yeah. Even if there wasn't any progress, like it makes sense, you know. As impatient as I am, you know, as much as I want it to just come out, it's just like, you know, I understand that it's gonna take a while, and it has taken a while, and it's not like some AAA, you know, fucking studio, you know, with like hundreds of people working on it, you know. It's just like what, five guys just, you know, working on it in their spare time. Another doll enhancement class. What was the other one? Malawan? That's cool. Couple of loyalty comms. Now we're just we just need to get the Iridian one, and then we'll have the set. I wish. That's why I'm kind of looking through these comms more, because I just really would like to find the Iridian one. Oh, what is that? Okay. Ah, the drops have just been bleh. Mac and mods. Oh, are you on? Oh. Are you so you're on Xbox Zero?
You'll be best to log in from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
Yeah, stuttering still there. Hopefully it's not been too noticeable though. I know it's definitely an improvement from XSplit. XSplit just was downright like unusable. It just became so like slow and sluggish, and everything was just like, it's kind of crazy though. Like, even though I'm still having the stutters over on OBS, it's just how crazy how like smooth and everything OBS is versus XSplit. I don't know what the fuck was going on over there with XSplit. But there's just, it was so slow, dude. Like, the program itself was just, it became so unusable. That, and it also had really weird problems, like, for example, I think I've talked about this. I think, maybe I haven't. But, warning, by the way, to anybody, like, if anybody watches this and wants to pick up XSplit, which I don't know if maybe you guys even, I don't even really think a lot of people use XSplit these days, to be honest, but if you just so happen to have XSplit installed and you play Borderlands 1, you're gonna get this really weird crash. You know, you won't even be able to start the game up. And apparently, and I don't even know how the fuck I figured this out, it was something that took me a while to figure out. But apparently when you have XSplit installed and you don't have a microphone enabled on your PC, the game won't start. Isn't that fucking weird? But when you uninstall XSplit, which is what I learned it was XSplit because I uninstalled it, and the game ran fine. It was such a weird, really weird issue. I still don't understand. I remember even like contacting the support for XSplit. I was like, hey, so what's going on with this? And they were like really fucking confused because it's just such a weird issue, like a very specific issue. But for some reason, Borderlands 1 just won't start without a microphone enabled when you have XSplit on your PC. It's bizarre. But now that I don't have XSplit anymore, that I uninstalled it, it's long gone, I can boot this game up just fine without a microphone enabled anyway. You guys are like, XSplit, what the fuck? What's that? And you know, it's for the best. You guys don't really know about it. Just go with OBS. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, just go with OBS. Plus, OBS is free. XSplit you have to pay for. You have to pay for XSplit, and it's way less. Like it's so inferior to OBS. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. It used to be decent, actually. XSplit used to be decent, but for some reason, over the years with each update, it's just gotten slower and more sluggish and has like way more problems. Like, with each new update that the thing has. I'm honestly convinced they don't really support it that much anymore, to be honest, so... Feels like, you know... But even though I'm bitter about XSplit, you know, it did allow me to stream for all those years. Albeit at a worse quality, you know. And I honestly could have just started with OBS in the first place, but it is what it is. I could have just saved myself like hundreds of dollars. I don't even know how much I've spent on fucking XSplit at this point. Kind of sad, really. Jesus, Jonathan. I want a Pearl really bad, too. I mean, I always do, man. Who doesn't want a Pearl? Come on, buddy. Give this a little glance from afar. Not seeing anything. Whoa. See what else we have though. And one of these days I'm gonna get a tsunami, man. One of these days. Even though I don't stream that much and my streams are only usually like 2 hours long, I kind of feel like at this point I have spent quite a bit of time getting, you know, trying to get this tsunami. With no luck. It's definitely spanned like months and months and months at this point. Even though, like I said, like the streams are, you know, it's not like I'm streaming like every day or whatever. I'm lucky to get a stream in once every couple weeks these days, but yeah. Boo. Ugh. I'm thinking I'm going to switch over to the Armory here after this run, maybe? How long have I been live for? About an hour. I think I'll do... Well, maybe I'll just keep going until it crashes or something. I don't know. Because I do want to... As you can see in the title, I do say that I'm going to be doing some Armory farming, so... Probably switch to that in a few. And I think with the Armory runs, I'm actually just going to open lance chests, because why the fuck not, you know? Just speed it along a little bit, hopefully, you know. This is... Yeah. As much as I like opening all the chests, you know, sometimes it's nice to just get right to the lance chests, you know. Mainly when I'm looking for a specific pearl or something, like in this case. And my patience is wearing thin as well at this point, but just want it. I want one. I'll honestly take any pearl though. But the tsunami is really what I'm desperately looking for. Still waiting, Jackie bro. Ah, one of these runs, man. One of these runs. Trust me, I'm as eager to find one as you are. Oh! Oh, not again, please, please. It's always just off that specific side as well that I get knocked off. I don't know why. Maybe it's because do I just automatically run this way when I start? I don't know. Regardless though, it's always that side that I get launched off. Like, most of the time. Damn, we really fucking him up this time. Look at that. No fucks given. Ah! Yeah, I will do some armory runs. Don't worry. Come on. Oh shit! Wait. Oh! Oh, that worked out. That worked out. Look at that. Right in between these piles. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Or anything. God damn it, man. What has been with my luck lately? I mean, for all I know, you know, and I've said this before, and I will probably keep saying this, like, there's probably some really good, like, purple shit in here, you know, like, purple guns or something, but you know, that I'm just, like, completely skipping over. But you know, I'm really not looking for those right now, so it's like that's the only thing. Like I honestly, these runs actually might not be as bad as I'm really making them out to be, just because I'm only looking for very specific things, you know. But still, it really doesn't change the fact for me that they're disappointing. I'm just not looking for you know, purple gear right now. It's not really a priority, other than I guess, like, you know, those special class mods or something. I should be trying to keep my eye out for the Draco and the Penetrator, though. Those are two things I should be keeping my eye out for that do blend into, you know, some of the other loots. Alright, fucking hell. What are your guys' favorite pearlescent in this game? You guys have any favorites? Or a favorite? Trying to think, and I mean, I might have already said it before, I don't know, but I think mine would be the Tsunami, I think. Tsunami or the oh man, there's just some really good ones. It's actually kind of hard to pick. I love the Serpents. What's the machine pistol one called again? I always forget the name of that one for some reason. I like that one just because, I don't know, I like machine pistols. So that one's that one I like. I'm sure the Nemesis would probably be my favorite, you know, if I actually had a Nemesis. If I, you know, was able to use it. I know I've technically used a Nemesis in the past, I think it was actually not legitimate though, from what I remember. It was accidentally like modded. I think it was the one I used for that weapon guide as well. I think I used the Invader Nemesis that was... I actually got from TCD. I blame TCD for this one. He gave me the wrong gun, you know, because I needed a Nemesis for the guide, and he gave me a Nemesis Invader, from what I remember, and it ended up being like he fucked up on making it or something, and it just ended up having like one of the wrong parts or something. And thus I ended up covering a modded gun. That's not the first time that's actually happened. Also happened with the Serpents, which I ended up removing. I still have that guide on my computer. But I think I ended up redoing that one, I'm pretty sure. With an actual proper Serpents. Oh, fuck. Serpent to the Bessie. The Bessie! Oh, how can I forget the Bessie? I like the Bessie. Yes. That one's... You can't go wrong with that, man. You can't go wrong with that. I also like the Ares and the Jackal just because they're pretty unique. They stand out to be one of the, you know, a couple of the more unique pearlescents on offer. Even if they're not really the most, like, they're not really the best. Like, as far as, like, the most, like, damaging or whatever. Oh, nice. Come on, I just need the back spot. No! Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Whew. Getting kind of lucky. With the drops here. At least, well, maybe not with, you know, the contents of the drops, but the, where they're actually dropping. Rather. Wish it was with the contents of the drops. That would be very nice. Ooh! Nice. Custom Iridian gun. I may as well snag that. Might be end up being one of the best things that we find here. Just not my luck today, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Kronos. Didn't see that. Maybe I did, but I just didn't, you know, I might have just thought it was some other, you know, like an equalizer. I don't know. So used to seeing equalizers and shit, it's just like kind of sometimes gloss over things like that. God damn it, man. Give me a break, game. Toss me a bone, please. The Jackal is too much of an unusual sight, yeah. I know the Jackal's not the most popular, but I think it's a really fun gun to use. Like, come on, like... It's practically like a grenade launcher. I think it's fun. It's just, unfortunately, it's not the best. I'm sure you can make it pretty good with certain, you know, setups, but it's just... With how explosive, you know, explosions work in this game. It's a little weird. All right, let's go ahead and go to the armory. I think it's time. I think it's time for the armory. Crawmerax is just disappointing me too much here. Hoping the armory will make up for it a little bit more. I guess we'll see. We'll see. That's the thing about this game. You never know what you're gonna get. That's part of the joys, you know. It just makes when you actually do find something that much more special. Alrighty then. Shaved your beard. Nice. It's been a while since I've actually, you know, I mean, I shave like, you know, a lot, but not really like, you know, I don't do like a full clean shave that often. I know, I just realized I'm spawning a normal car. That's fine. As long as it gets me from point A to point B. Yeah. Whoa, that was a pretty fucking cool jump though. That was pretty cool. Got me right where I need to be. And yes, I gotta, come on, I gotta kill Ajax when I go over here. I'm pretty sure I found an Ajax ogre one time over here on stream. That was pretty cool when that happened. There's probably a clip of it somewhere on like Twitch or something. Or it might be in a highlight video, I don't remember. I think it's on Twitch. Where is he? Is he spawned? Come on, bitch. Get out here. Let's see. Oh, God. There we go. Nice. Yeah. I wish it was an Ajax ogre. That'd be cool. That would definitely make up for the lackluster drops today. But that is a, you know, rather big expectation. Definitely setting myself up for disappointment. With hoping that the Ajax ogre would drop. Not that I still, you know, shouldn't want it to drop, because obviously I do, it's just... That is a, needless to say, that's a rare find. Jonathan. I wish I had your excitement right now, I really do. Trying to start a diet, but it's annoying, you're always hungry. Damn it. Yeah. I know that's like, oh shit. It's not easy, that's for sure. It's definitely not easy. I'm someone who has a lot of food allergies, so I'm kind of, you know, I've kind of been forced on a certain diet for a long time. Which, thankfully, it's gotten easier, you know, especially with, like, the amount of options available these days for, like, alternative foods and stuff, you know. It used to be, like particularly with gluten-free stuff, it used to be, like, a lot harder to find things that were good, you know? I mean, yeah. It's just so much, there's so much gluten-free stuff these days. Not just like gluten-free, but like milk-free, egg-free. There's a lot of options. And it's really not bad. It's not bad. You know, I'm also just used to it. I've kind of, I don't even know the last time I've had gluten. I mean, I'm sure I've accidentally had gluten. I'm not like, I don't, you know, it's not like I can't have gluten. It just doesn't agree with me, you know. Causes a lot of stomach pain and shit. Anyway. Neutrino. Or Godspeed, why not?
Gravity? More like gravity.
Only buy the best. If
Am
the
I
boat
right?
is for you, you'll be able to afford it.
Use the Serpents against Nox? Sure, do I have one on this character? I do. Ugh. Oof. It's kinda not great, but why not? Well, let's fight Nox. For fun. For lulz. I mean, the Serpents against Nox, though, in particular. Is this thing not effective against Nox? Not really. It's doable. I guess it's alright. Just maybe not the most efficient. What about on these other Devastators here? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sure, if this thing was also a better fire rate as well. Be better. Oh shit! When are the medics coming? There they are. Come on, come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Fuck him up. Let's go. Shit. Oh wait, there's still more coming. Yeah, there we go. Get him before he even fucking comes out the door. No, son of a bitch. I don't even know the last time I've even had to deal with these medics, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. Come on. Oh, you're good. You're good. I thought I would try it for lulz, you know. Crawmerax. Nox is just such a tanky bastard. I've just realized like how like annoying this fight is over the years. Especially. Not that I really like hate this fight, I just hate how like tanky he is, you know? He's just so tanky. Kind of absurd. Sure, why not? Deal with these guys. Where's the other one at? Was there just one? Uh, yeah, Jonathan, yeah. I can definitely understand that being tough. You know, even though like I'm, you know, I have these food allergies and stuff, it doesn't really stop me from eating terrible. It's still a problem I have for sure. Love this game, Geo guys. Me too. Just found a way to walk out of the map in Borderlands 2. Which map?
Let's see what we've got.
I remember I used to cover out of map glitches in this game. That was pretty fun. Trying to figure that out. A lot of those I would actually just genuinely like spend like hours just trying to like figure out ways of just breaking out, you know. It was pretty fun. Like I remember the Arid Hills one was kind of crazy figuring that out. It was pretty fun though. I mean, there might have been a couple of them that I already that maybe I knew about from other people. I don't remember exactly, but I think like most of them I figured out on my own. Pretty sure. Like I would just spend like hours just like, you know, trying to exploit the environment, you know, grenade jumping off of rocks and stuff, and good times. I used to think, and I still do think it's really interesting out of map stuff, but I used to especially like really just think it was super interesting getting out of map and getting out of bounds and stuff in video games in general. I was really into that stuff, seeing the map in a way you're not really supposed to see it, and getting to certain areas that, you know, because there's a lot of times in like in games where you're like, man, I wish I could get there, you know, and that was kind of a drive for me. Like I wanted to actually get there, you know, even if you're not supposed to. And this was one of those, or these were some of those games that I kind of had that with, you know. You look off into this into the distance out of a map, and you're like, man, that's so cool out there, you know. I want to get out there, and yeah, that was part of the motivation for me to
Let's see what we've got.
to glitch out of the map. Even if it was oftentimes not really as exciting as I, you know, pictured in my head, you know, because obviously you're not supposed to get out there. It's you know, it's barren most of the time, but there's just a certain cool aspect about it, you know.
Look at all this stuff.
That you know, made it worth it for me.
Hope I'm lucky.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it was just fun, like when I was bored sometimes as well, you know, just to mess around. There's a lot of the time I would actually, you know, just bust out of the map just because I was bored, you know.
Look at all this stuff.
And I also do genuinely think it's really interesting just to see, like, you know, some of how the map is put together, you know. Some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Mine and mine.
How good is the Serpents? Not that good. I mean, it's fine. It's mediocre. The fire rate's kind of bleh on it. It's not the worst. I can't remember if this is the one I found from that drifter that one time when I had that really ugly haircut. God. Saw somebody comment on that clip, and it's like, I really like the clip as far as like the drop and everything, but it's just like I look at myself in that and I'm like, God, dude, what was I thinking? What was I thinking with that hair? Ugh. It's Serpalicious. Damn it. Yeah, go for it. Jose. You remember the Drifter Pearl? Also, I like how I'm opening all the chests. It's just force of habit. I just barely realized that I'm doing that. Oh well. We'll just do it for this run. Oh shit. Somebody with the follow. Hey. It's good to know my notifications are working over here on OBS. Appreciate the follow. Whoever that was. On I believe it's on Twitch. I don't think I have it set up for YouTube, but that reminds me. You guys should definitely follow me over on Twitch if you're interested in the live stream stuff, because I at some point I'm going to switch over to Twitch again, probably exclusively for streaming. Just because I really built up, you know, I know I have a big fan base over here as well, but I also built up a fan base over there, and I'm trying to kind of like merge them a little bit, at least when it comes to the streaming stuff, you know. So if you're a fan of the streams, yeah, definitely check out, definitely go over and follow my Twitch, which is in the description, by the way. No, fuck. What was that? Nah, nothing that interests me. If I do the loot larceny mission in playthrough 2, will all the enemies scale to my level? Yes. I think loot larceny, is that the first Armory mission? Can't remember. There's several Armory missions. Sometimes I forget what they're fucking called. Which ones are which and what order they go in. I think is loot larceny the first? Or is that the repeat one? Is that the one that comes after the main quest? You're gonna have to correct me, because all I know is that I think you just have to get through and do the first Armory mission, basically just beat the DLC, see the credits roll, and then I think the enemies scale to your level. And it's independent. This DLC is the only DLC I think that's independent of, you know, the base game and all the other DLCs as far as the scaling goes. So if you beat this DLC before you even beat the base game on playthrough 2 and get to playthrough 2.5, then, you know, the enemies will still be scaled in this DLC. Because it's independent, you know, from the rest of the game, essentially. It has its own unique playthrough 2.5 after finishing it. Which is really weird, but that's just how it is. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Loot larceny is the second. So shouldn't they be scaled already then? They should be scaled for you already. Yeah, what are all the missions? There's loot larceny, there's the It's Like Christmas. Is there 3? There's Where's this? Okay, Super Marcus Sweep. It's like Christmas, Loot Larceny. I think there's like, what, 3 other ones?
Hope I'm lucky.
After the initial one? Something like that. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I have 2 of these. My quests are glitched. Who knows? Been that way for a while.
More loot.
Still works. Still can farm the armory, so I'm not complaining about it. What if you lost the chance? You shouldn't lose your chance. I mean, that's... As long as you finish the DLC,
Mine.
get the credits, I think, it should just scale up from there, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly where the, you know, the game is like, okay, this is gonna scale now. You know, I don't... It might even be sooner than the finishing that mission. But I would just finish the first armory mission, and then for the next one, which is it Super Marcus Sweep or Loot Larceny? I don't know. Whatever the next one is, that would be the one that I would farm, you know. I would use that mission if you're wanting to farm the armory.
Let's see what we've got.
I wouldn't, you know, do it on the final mission of the DLC. So the first armory mission, technically, I wouldn't do it on that one. I would do it on the one of Marcus's additional armory run missions that he gives you. But I would, you know, I'd do it on the first one, unless you're trying to like do all the other quests first for some reason. But what I like to do is I like to leave myself, you know, just in case something happens, even though I'm on PC at this point and it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I, you know, I like to leave myself the other missions just in case something goes wrong and I fuck up and I somehow complete the mission I didn't mean to, you know? Like I enter the, you know, forbidden room down here and yeah, I fuck up the mission. I like to leave myself those other missions just in case, like as backups, you know? That's how I like to do it. So, explain to me where you're at, dude. You could just tell me here, in the chat if you want, or whatever. If it would be easier, you can DM me on Discord or something, or join the Discord, and yeah, just exactly what GeoGuy says. Which is also in the description, by the way, or you can type in !Discord in the chat, it'll pop up. That's a good way to contact me. You could also just come to the server. What I would personally recommend is not just to ask me. If you guys have any sort of questions, just come to the server and just post in the general chat, and one of us will get to you, you know? I see some people just coming to me for stuff, which is fine, but there's like a whole server of people who are actually more knowledgeable about this game than I am, like TCD, who would be willing to help you as well. There's a lot of people in the server who would be willing to help you out. Oogie, even just a bunch of people. GeoGuys, I know you're in the server. So yeah, feel free to do that. You know, if you have any sort of questions with this game, we would be happy to answer. But yeah, I'm willing to help you here as well if, yeah, if you want. I guess I'm just sort of kind of confused as to where you are in the game. Let's see, well, I have to fight Nox again during Loot Larceny. So, Loot Larceny, let me get this straight. Loot Larceny is the second. Okay. Comes after the first. Hold on, let me go into fucking Google. Let's see, Borderlands. Hold on a second. Loot Larceny. Yeah, loot larceny. Okay, so that is the last mission. That's the first army mission. John, let's see. Yeah. So, what's your question again? So what I would do is I would finish, if what you're asking again, basically just finish loot larceny. And then, you know, the next quest you'll be able to get is Mop Up from Marcus. Do that, and then the Super Marcus Sweep is the next one, because I'm on the wiki here. Super Marcus Sweep is the next one that allows you to farm the armory. And so at that point, you basically, after you do loot larceny, finish that up, you should have the playthrough 2.5 on that DLC, and everything should scale to your level at that point. So basically just do that mission and you should be good. And you have like 2 other chances to farm the armory, because even if you somehow turn in the Super Marcus Sweep, there's still local trouble and the last army mission, which is it's like Christmas that you can do. So you basically have like 2 other chances to
Stand here.
do the armory farming. I don't know why I thought it was 3. I guess I was just getting that confused with the original, like the initial mission, the main story one. It's been a while, you know, since I've had to think about that. You know, I'm so used to just already being at that point, you know. But hopefully that helps you. I don't know if that helps you out any. Really, all I'm saying is just finish the main story, do that loot larceny mission, and yeah, you should be good. And if you're wanting to farm the armory, you still have like 2 other chances from Marcus, and I would farm the armory on the first chance you get, which would be the Super Marcus Sweep. So that's my advice. If that answers your question. Hopefully it does. I don't know if it does, but. Anyway, go ahead and off myself here so I can respawn. Did I ever play The Last of Us? You know, that's something I need to play still. I own it on my PS4. Like the OG remastered version, because there's like, what, like 2 different remastered versions or something now, I think. But I own like the original remastered version on the PS4, and I haven't played it, but I own it, and I need to play it. It's on my list to play of games. Wait, I didn't even leave. Fuck. Oh. Come on. I do need to whip some stuff anyway.
Oh yeah, who's got the air? That's right.
Am I stuck? Oh, there we go. There is a show now, yes. I haven't seen it, but I probably won't watch it until I play the game anyway. I'd rather play the game first, or games or whatever, and then watch it. But yeah, I definitely am interested in The Last of Us. I just I need to get around to playing it. So many games to play. I just have such a long list of things to play. One of the next things I want to play is The Witcher 3. It's been on my list. I keep hearing like literally like I just went into a new therapist the other week, and she told me she was into The Witcher, and like, my fucking therapist is in The Witcher and recommending it to me. It's like, man. And there's also somebody else, I don't remember who it was, that recommended it. It was, I think, one of my girlfriend's friends that recommended The Witcher recently too. There's definitely been several. There was some person I met online that recommended it to me, that lives like in my area, you know, as well. It was just like so many people that tell me to play it. Am I gonna play the Elden Ring? I already have played the Elden Ring. And enjoyed the hell out of it. Played a little bit too much of that game, as a matter of fact. Fuck. I don't even know how many hours I have, like 400 something? Or close to 400? And that was just on one playthrough. It's absolutely fucking insane. Have I even talked about Elden Ring yet? I think I was like gonna talk about Elden Ring for a while and I never did. Because there was like so much I wanted to say and I just never got around to talking about it, but yeah, I fucking enjoyed the hell out of that game. 10 out of 10 for sure. Not even just because I'm, you know, a hardcore Souls fanatic, you know, I just really enjoyed it. Really nice take on the open world genre. Really refreshing take on the open world genre, actually. Really, really fun. Like, it's one of the few open world games I'm actually willing to do everything in. Which that's why I have so many hours on just the one playthrough, because I literally like scoured like every inch of the map. It's kind of absurd how much time I spent in it, but trying to do everything. But I did, or at least mostly everything. There's still things I need to do that I have to do on like separate playthroughs or whatever, but I think I did everything I possibly could do on a single playthrough of the game, you know? I mean, I'm sure I've missed some things, but yeah. Pretty sure I've discovered like all the locations and everything, you know? The Witcher cures cancer, doctor's orders. The Witcher is very much, yeah. From what I've heard, it's quite the game. And like in a good way, like it's quite the game. Like, it's very good. And I technically have played a little bit of The Witcher 3 when it came out, but barely. Like I just did like the first little bit. I don't know, I should have kept going. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I should have kept playing. I think I got distracted by something else. Tends to happen with me in games. You know, something else will come out and I get distracted with that. But man, do I regret just not continuing when it first came out. It's not like I wasn't enjoying it, that's for sure. I was thoroughly enjoying my time with it. Oh, Riddick. I love the Riddick games. When you mentioned that. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, Butcher Bay. Oh. The Athena one. Can't remember the exact title of it. Something Athena. Yeah, good stuff. Butcher Bay especially, I love. I have a lot of nostalgia for. Something I grew up playing. But I'll tell you what, even to this day, I still have a hard time getting past that certain section where you fall down the pit and there's those weird creatures roaming around in the sewers. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. But it's, ah, my god. Even being a grown-ass adult, that fucking scares me. I don't know why. Like, as a kid, I couldn't really get past that part. I might have had to have my, like, brother play for me or something. But even still, I still get scared. I don't know why. There's something so terrifying about that. That just does me in. Just this fucking labyrinth, you know, maze-like sewer area that's so dark, that has these like little sewer people running around, you know, on all fours. That you never know where they're gonna attack from. I don't know. There's just something so like eerie about this. It's the atmosphere that does it for me, man. Yeah, Assault on Dark Athena, yes. I love those games. I love the movies. I love the Riddick movies as well. I don't know how well received the Riddick movies are, you know, but I don't know. I really enjoyed watching them. I think the atmosphere overall is just really awesome. Vin Diesel is, I like Vin Diesel too, so.
Let's see what we've got.
Handsome Jack man. The school level from Fear 2 is even scarier. From Fear 2, I've played Fear 2. I don't think I finished it. Maybe I never got to that part. I mean, I know there's a school level in the first Fear that's fucking scary. I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of. But yeah, the Fear games are terrifying too, for sure. I was one of the people who actually liked the third game. I know it's not as good as the other, particularly the first one. You know, the first one was like the best, but the co-op, I had, you know, I won't lie, I had so much fun with the co-op in the third game. You know, as a single player experience, it's not as fun, but if you have somebody else to play with you, it's quite a good time, I would say. It's kind of meant for the co-op. A little bit. Nosferatu, yes. Okay, good. Thanks for the reminder as well. I thought there was a school level in Fear 1. I know there is mostly like office buildings and like you know, streets and, you know, shit like that. In the second Fear, or the first Fear. But I'm pretty sure there is a school level. I'm pretty sure. It might be in the second Fear though. It actually might be the second one. I know in the second one there's those one creatures, oh fuck, I don't remember what level it was. I think it was some sort of weird like laboratory type level. Or there's those weird like humanoid creatures that come into play that were fucking terrifying. I can't really describe them very well, other than they were scary. Just because it's been so long. But I think it was like in some sort of laboratory type level or something. But anyway, I hated that. I hated that shit. Weird deformed humanoid creatures that walk weird kind of terrify me in games. Again, going back to Riddick, you know, it's same thing there.
Let's see what we've got.
Once again, I like how I'm opening all the chests again, whatever. Again, just force of habit. I just mindlessly open these chests anyway, so I really have to switch gears if I'm just gonna do the lance chests. Annie. Let's see, I'm trying to think who that is.
If I'm lucky.
Remind me who that is? Oh, really? Oh shit. That sucks, man. I didn't know. Died from cancer. Oh, that's terrible. That sucks. Which character did she play in Last of Us? I mean, I don't really know the characters. I mean, I'm sure I could like put a name to the face, or a face to the name. Whatever. Either way. Tess. Is Tess a main character? Yeah, I'm not that familiar with the games. Isn't Ellie a character? Is that the name of one of the characters? Ellie? I know of Abby in the second one. I've like watched some videos on these games, so I know a little bit, but not that much, you know. Anyway, gotcha. Shit, that sucks though. Rest in peace. I mean, even though I didn't, you know, personally, like, you know her that well, I mean, that still sucks, for sure.
Someone always has the upper hand.
But I definitely know that feeling of when, you know, one of your favorite, like, voice actors, or really, you know, actors, anybody who, you know, played in one of your favorite, like, movies, games, whatever, like, passes away. It's really sad, actually. Anyway, let's see. Neutrino. Alright, we're just gonna open just Lance Chess. Just Lance Chess. I think this is gonna be the final run. We'll see. We'll see. Oh really? In GTA Vice City. Interesting. Goodfellas. Oh fuck. He was taking the weekend off. I know my girlfriend is. Is that a cobra? Does. Yeah, it's shit. That's a cobra. Oh wait, Lance Chess. Just Lance Chess. Fucking it up. I'm fucking it up already. Okay, let's see. Did I open? I opened all the Lance Chess in here, right? Okay. I have to remember. Yeah, I'm just so used to opening all the chests. It's weird. Do.
See what we've got.
See what we've got. No. 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 Any over here? Oh. There's one right there. Have I seen Goodfellas? I have not. It's a great movie. I'll have to look into it. What's it about? Oh, fuck. God, I gotta snap out of that autopilot. Break the habit. I mean, it's not the worst thing that I open up one of these chests by accident, but it's just like, you know, I'm trying to not do that. I wish you can get loyalty comms from Lance Chess though. That would be cool. Wish Crawmerax wasn't the only means of getting those. I wish they just had the same kind of drop locations as like Pearl Essence in this, to an extent, you know? Even if it's just Crawmerax and like the Crimson Lance chest, that would make the most sense, but... Let's see, is there some over here, I think? About the mobster Henry Hill. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. For sure. Definitely looking for like movie recommendations and stuff like that. I'm looking for some anime recommendations right now, actually. I've been wanting to watch Demon Slayer. You guys know any of like of any light-hearted anime that, you know, me and my girlfriend could watch? Because she's kind of like she's pretty new to anime, and I'm trying to like, you know, stick with stuff that's not too crazy, you know. Like Ghibli, for instance. Just very, you know, lighthearted stuff. Not with like, you know, something without like a lot of like sex shit in it. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean. Because unfortunately, a lot of the anime that I've watched before is just not her kind of anime, you know. So I just need recommendations. You know, it's not like I'm over here like, yeah, let's watch Berserk or something. You know, it's a little intense. As much as I would love to show her Berserk. Or Dragon Ball Z or something, or, you know, Dragon Ball Z maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if I see her enjoying that. Ruby. Sword Art Online is garbage. Yeah, Totoro is... We've watched that. I've showed her that. I've showed her all the... We've watched like most of the Ghibli movies. That was fun. Spirited Away, yes. Those are perfect. Like, I'm looking for more stuff like that, you know. More in that kind of... Just very lighthearted. Not too bloody, like, no... I mean, there could be blood and stuff, but like... You know, I know anime tends to kind of... There's a lot of anime with a lot of sexual, you know, things going on. You know, maybe something without that. Or at least, like, you know... Yeah. Even if they're, you know, there can be some, but, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I know somebody, one of her friends recommended, I think it's a fairly newer one. I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's some sort of, like, detective type anime. Or no, it was a spy. Something spy. something. It's an anime with like spy in the name. That's all I remember. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think it's fairly newer. I think. Mhm. Yeah, kind of, Jonathan. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Whoops. I mean, she's very much like, you know, into like a lot of, you know, mature stuff, you know. I don't know. I don't want her to like, because I know, again, anime tends to sometimes be a little egregious with you know, some of the stuff, you know, the adult content, if you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of anime out there with adult content, as far as like, just
Go now.
a lot of like over sexualizing, I guess, in a sense. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's kind of hard to find one that's that she'd like. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of options out there. It's just there's so much anime that it's like finding one is difficult. Ghost in the Shell, yeah, that'd be. I'm interested in that one myself, actually. Death Note. Potentially. I'm pretty sure the one I was thinking of, like, my family's, my family is like, are spies or something. I don't. It's something like that. I don't know. It's really hard to. Let me look it up. Actually, let me just look it up so I don't sound like a fucking idiot here. Let's see. Spy anime. Spy X Family. Yes. Yes, that's what it was. Spy X Family. Someone recommended us that one. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. It was just bugging me that I didn't know what it was. It just felt like I sounded ridiculous there. Train spotting. Disgusting. Is that like an anime or what? Or is that something else? Alright, one more run. One more run. Come on. Fucking speedrun this shit. Let's go. Please, per lesson, per lesson, per lesson.
Look at all this stuff.
I'll even take like an Iridian Legendary, sure. Oh, there's no chest over here, fuck. Lance chest anyways. I mean, there's plenty of chests over there, but not the lance kind. Not the ones I'm looking for. Trying to remember, can Iridian Legendaries spawn in normal chests in this DLC, or is it just Lance chests? Can't remember.
Be mine.
That's something I always feel like I just forget. Or that I was never really that sure about in the first place. The Avenger. Ooh, Gasher, nice. Like that one wasn't half bad. Yeah, I was gonna say though, you kind of had me there for a second with the Avenger. I would have been so fucking sad. And that's one pearl I would gladly not see right now. But at this point, I mean, well, maybe at like any other occasion, and I guess at this point I wouldn't mind seeing one just because it would be a pearlescent. Like, it could be like the worst fucking Avenger, and I'd take it at this point. But yeah, that's still like one of the last things that I want to see right now. Regardless. But I am desperate enough for a pearl at this moment that I guess it would be okay, you know, I would deal. I'd just be happy that I found a pearlescent, you know, even if it's not the one that I wanted at all. You look exactly like Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders. My god, that's awesome. You know, I'm not sure who that is. I know that I've gotten, I mean, I get told constantly I look like other people. A lot of people like to say that I look like Man vs. Game, that popular Twitch streamer. I get people who tell me that I look like that one actor guy that's fairly popular. Fuck. Of course I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Mine.
Shit. Yeah, I can't remember his name. But anyway, there's an actor guy that people say I look like. That's not the... Yeah. Cillian Murphy. There it is. Thank you. Sorry, my brain is... I can't think right now, clearly. That's who it is, though. But I'll have to look into this Thomas Shelby person.
I'm lucky.
I always find it interesting when people tell me like, oh, you look like this other person. I've even had like, you know, people in like fucking like stores tell me like, hey, just stop me and my girlfriend, just like, hey, you look like this person, holy shit. It's like, all right. Cool.
Look at all this stuff.
Although there's this one time that like this guy mistook me for like his friend or something. Like he was, you know, I was like, oh, are you, you know, so and so who I'm supposed to meet here? Like I think I was at like some Burlington with my girlfriend, and he was like mistaking me for his friend that he was meeting or something. It was really weird. It was this really awkward conversation, and I was like, no, I'm not this person. And he's like, are you sure? And it's like, no, I'm not. You got the wrong guy. So that was kind of weird. Resemblance is astounding, like 99% match. With Cillian Murphy or the other guy you're talking about? What if I never get a pearlescent ever again? Hey, don't say that, Jonathan. I'm going to. I mean, who knows when I'm going to, but I'm sure I will eventually. see. Did I say one more armory run earlier? I can't remember. We're doing another one. Why not? Why not? You're told you look like Danny DeVito. Nice. Speaking of Danny DeVito, have you got any of you guys seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Love that show, man. Fucking hilarious. One of my favorites. It's my second time watching the show, but I'm like, I still haven't finished the show. Like, I've gotten to like the last few seasons. I just need to get through all of them. I always just get distracted, just like with games, man. I get distracted with something else. Not because I'm not enjoying what, you know, what I was watching slash playing. It's just because I got distracted with something else. I don't know if that's my ADD or ADHD talking. People, I say ADHD because I think a lot of people refer to ADD. You know, it's just kind of like in one category now for some reason. But, yeah, I don't know if it's that talking or what, but I just am so easily sidetracked with other things, which is really frustrating sometimes, for sure. What Borderlands game have you spent the most time, or put the most time into? Definitely this one. But I'm actually, Borderlands 2 is pretty close as far as playtime as well. It's pretty close. And then I think next would be pre-sequel, which I don't have the most time in pre-sequel. I mean, I still have quite a few, several hundred hours at least. Probably about like 500 plus hours, if, you know, we're including the console playtime. And then 3 obviously being like the least. Spent, like that's the one I spent the least amount of time playing. And I haven't even tried Wonderlands yet, so I can't say anything there. Need to get back to pre-sequel. That's another one I'd like to do. Maybe on stream. I've barely streamed pre-sequel. That would be kind of fun to do, actually. I feel like I've streamed like 1 and 2 quite a bit. I mean, obviously 1 especially. But like I haven't really streamed much of this pre-sequel. I remember starting a playthrough on pre-sequel, like just a fresh character on stream one time, and I never got that far. So maybe I'll pick that up again or something. Because I've played through Borderlands 1 and 2 on stream, but not pre-sequel. I never did with 3 either. I don't know if that'll happen, but probably not. I know I did like, I played through some of the DLCs on stream for the first time. That was it. I'll probably play through Wonderlands on stream though, when I do that. Just because I really don't know if I feel like, you know, using my off-stream time for Wonderlands. I feel like that's just gonna be, you know, something I would rather do on stream. Because I have so many other games that I would rather play than Wonderlands off-stream. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's see what we've got.
Not that I'm not interested in Wonderlands, it's just, I don't know. There's just so many other games I need to play right now, and it makes the most sense to actually stream the game. Has the audio and everything been good this stream though, guys? Just overall? Now that it's kind of coming to an end here. And just like the quality and everything, has it been good? Is the stream smooth? I know there's probably still some stutters here and there, but like overall, is it pretty good? Like, because again, this is my first real OBS stream, so I just want, you know, I'm just, you know, double checking. I know I like to, you know, double check all the time regardless, but But especially since, you know, this is my first real OBS stream, I want to make sure everything sounds and looks good, you know. If I need to like adjust anything, like definitely tell me like if anything needs to be adjusted.
More loot? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, this luck was not in my favor today, guys. It really wasn't. I feel like I did quite a few runs of both Armory and Crawmerax today. Just nothing, man. Fuck. I mean, maybe not like a lot of runs. Like I could definitely spend more time, you know, farming. But yeah, I think considering I've just been going for 2 hours, I think we're over 2 hours now. Just over 2 hours. I've put quite a few runs in. But it just seems like the loot today is not my cards. I just I kind of figured that from the beginning, but I kind of, you know, I like to keep my hopes up a little bit. You never know. There was some cool drops though, but overall it was eh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream regardless though, you know. Hopefully I could keep it entertaining, you know. I know it's more fun when I'm actually finding good shit, you know, but that's not always the case with this game, or these games rather. Sometimes I just have to, you know, deal with what I'm dealt. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Yeah, it was fun to stream from OBS. I really enjoy it, actually. Hopefully I can fix the stuttering. Speaking of the stuttering again, I am going to kind of work on that a little bit more. You might not see as many streams from me these next coming weeks just because I'm trying to fix that a little bit more, but I'm still going to try to stream. Especially now that I do have OBS mostly set up at this point, it'll be easier because there was a gap there just because I had to set up everything and I was trying to... so many hours just spent trying to fix things, and just the whole transition from XSplit to OBS took so long. It took a long time just to get everything transferred over. Kind of a pain in the ass, actually. So, but yeah, I'm just glad that's all done. Jeez. It's not fun. Not fun to have to, you know, move all your stuff over, especially when you're so comfortable with something you've been using for like a long time. It's just change in general is just a pain in the ass. It's a bitch, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care, and hopefully next time we'll find a fucking pearl, man. God, I'll probably maybe next time I'll do like a longer stream, maybe go for like 4 hours or something, change it up a little bit, and really just put some extra time in, try to get something, you know. Even if it's not the tsunami, like I'll take anything, you know. Fuck, I'll take any pearl if I'm desperate enough. So, and at this point, I'm kind of desperate enough. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the last time I've even found a pearl. I can't remember. It might have not been that long ago, but for me, it kind of feels like a while ago. So, anyway, yeah, you guys take care. I'll see you guys hopefully on the next one. Peace out, guys.